a tool we have done for the building materials industry. Most of what we're handling here are pieces of siding, but you can see they're all individual pieces of siding here. What we've done is create a semi-automated / automated crane. On this crane, you're dealing with patented track runways, which are really good for high-duty uses, patented track end trucks. You have inverter duty motors with encoder feedback, runoff VFDs, so you can control your ramp speed, you can control where it's at in the process. What we've done it's a dual monorail with a platform up there. What we've done is we've put a trip limit switch to reset the encoders at the home position every time to keep your tolerances really within about an inch on pickup and set down. Vertically, we have a linear actuator with linear guides here to handle an offset load. You'll notice that if you look at the whole length of this stuff, there's more hanging off on that side of the more building material hanging off on that side of the tool. The linear rail right here allows that sort of offset load to be handled. That way, if you don't pick up one side, you're still okay. Moving down, this is a pretty custom vacuum tool. You have 3 of these very long 4-foot vacuum cups. And the reason they're unique is if you look on the bottom of them, you're going to feel there's a whole bunch of little holes. Those little holes on a perforated part or something where you have space in here, those little holes check when vacuum isn't made. So if you come down on the part and it's missing some areas, you're going to see the end of these cups are hanging off, but you're still able to grip a whole layer of material. As opposed to the way the operators are currently doing it now, which is just one guy on either end picking these things up and sliding them onto a finished coat conveyor. So this solution allows us to pick up one whole layer at once. We can hit a button and take it to the position it needs to go to. So really it's coming in on an incoming conveyor here, incoming lift table here, then it goes to a coating conveyor here. Position number 3 you're going to see all the way down at the end. That's where the empty pallets are taken. So this tool right here has a fairly large pendant. This pendant will be mounted to an overhead jib crane, so it's constantly supported, so you don't have to pick it up. But for our purposes here, we're just going to hold it by hand. So if I turn this key to the teach mode, I can run it to whatever position I need, hold the common and then one of the 3 positions here, and hold it for a few seconds. It's going to teach it to go to that exact spot. So it's a teachable controller with a PLC up in that control panel. You turn it back to the run mode, it's back on run. You can take the key out to lock out that programming, obviously. But for example, I can hit position 2, I let this thing go. It's going to move itself over. And down to position 2. Now these cups can handle 315-pound load. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate it actually lifting. They wanted some operator control, so as opposed to just setting it completely automated, we do have it so they have to hit a common button and a release button, and a common button and an on button to turn the vacuum on and off. You're going to see when it goes to position 3, there's an actual optical photo sensor right at the end of this that at this point in the process starts to pick up the skid height here. So as those skids stack up, that sensor senses it, and it stops roughly 7 inches or so above the pallet drop-off point. They can release the pallet and come back. So we will go ahead and show this process. I'll go back to position 1. We'll come down. Hit the common. as this is considered an automated crane, the customer has this PLC tied into their complete workflow. They can sense what's going on here, they can count cycles, etc. But they also have the ability to tie it in. They're also tying in a whole bunch of safety to this. As this is moving without anybody touching any buttons, they do have an optical sensor that will run the length of this, as well as they do have pressure mats for the operators to stand on. So if one steps in the wrong spot, it automatically shuts down the unit as a safety measure. That pretty much runs through the whole operation of the unit. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or visit us at ergonomicpartners.com. Thank you.